Yo, what's up everybody, Woozle Gaming here and welcome back to another stream tonight. Hopefully we will not lose any games, that is the plan. Hopefully we can do it. Can we do it? Do you guys think we can do it? I think we can. So I believe tonight we are running with Mark and Kuel because Weedy didn't reply to us, so we don't actually know if Weedy is actually around or not. We're soon going to find out. He might tune into the chat, he might not tune in. We'll, like I said, we'll find out. But hopefully, this is going to go pretty good with Mark and Kuel. That is hopefully the plan. We are currently rank 16. Can we hit rank 10? No, we can't hit rank 10. But I think it'd be very nice to see how far we can get though, from rank 16 to 10. That'd be pretty cool. Welcome Makami and welcome Karina. Okay, let's get this going. So, I don't know if Kuel goes in first here. I've got this feeling he doesn't. So, yeah, I'm first. Finally, you are actually, yes. Welcome, welcome, dude. How you doing? How are you doing? So, I'm just going to see what happens here. Does Kuel go in first? Ah, he is. Okay, that's cool. I'll go in second. So that'll get the catch on Lena. And I'm going to get a catch here as well. Just to... Oh, okay. That knockback kind of hindered me just a tiddly bit. But that's not going to be too much of a problem for us. Because he backed up quite far away. And I knew he wouldn't be able to get a combo. We'll get the star coming off it. Did I get the... I did get the Kiki. Nice. Okay, so far, the gel is real. The gel is definitely happening right now. Nothing too bad is happening. Obviously, we've been in here long enough that they got their fades back. Oh, I accidentally used my fade. I didn't realize I got caught, and that was a waste of a fade. So obviously, I got really caught afterwards. Back ourselves up here. Okay, I had to really use that as soon as possible because otherwise it would have got another combo on Mark. I think it was on Mark, or was that Q? I'm not too sure actually. I got to keep an eye on who's who here. I don't even know who we're up against here, but they are definitely hanging on. I thought we was going to get this a nice fast win from how much we got them down to begin with, but they got a nice little catch back there. So very good catch back from these guys. Now I will stack myself a kill because Max is a nib and didn't tell me. Hey, I did tell you, didn't I? Oh man, I must have forgot to push enter. But I did say on the line groups that I was going live. At least I believe I did. I should have done. Plus I also did a Facebook post. So yes, there is no complaints from me. Excuse, I know right. I know right. The stream is offline. You might just need to restart it first, this stick. Shouldn't be offline, dude. By the way, I do apologise. My hay fever is really bad tonight. And I'm extremely sniffly. So I do apologise if you guys hear a little bit of a sniffle here and there or something like that. Hey Woozle, remember me from the club? I do. You said you was going to unsub to me because you are angry at me because I don't stream at the right time for you, dude. And here you are watching my stream. Anticlimactic or what, man? I do remember though. Yo, what's up, Mark? First 5, hashtag go. Yeah, I think you might actually be in the first 5. Not many people have actually tuned in so far, dude. Surprisingly. What's happening? Like, it's meant to be the Saturday chills, you know? Everyone should be here, what? No, I'm joking. But I'm sure people are probably out doing more fun things than playing on a video game. It's my only guess. Oh, wow. Q literally just took one person out immediately. I literally just used that just for the sake of using it, I'll be honest. And Q just took them all out. Look at that. 368 points. Oh, that was mad monkeys. That's what that was. That was mad monkeys. That guild name suited it perfectly. Yo, what's up, Suko? Okay, going in with Kickers 2, luckily. Level 100, so we should get 4 points. That's the only downside when you're actually doing Guild Wars and you get low level teams. They might be easy, but you don't really get the points. So, yeah. I'm watching the stream because it's the weekend and I have no school. I would still be in school though. I have no idea where you are, man, but you are at school like 24/7, I feel like. I did a day stream, you moaned that you couldn't because you was at school. I did an evening stream, and you still couldn't because it was you're still at school. So I have no idea what time zone you're in, dude, but it's a crazy time zone, for sure. Oh, that cheeky lightning though. Dodged a fireball and the lightning went woo, boom. So to be honest, Kiki's just thinking about keeping me out of the game, really. So if I can keep the Kiki out of the game, because they are going to have their skills come back now, and I might be able to finish them off, because they don't seem to have much HP actually. That was a really good evade though. Good evade. But I'm going to have my evade in just a second. There we go. That should be a... Oh, I didn't get the up combo on the enhanced. What? No. Wait, did I have another evade or something? Because I swear they just evaded me from that too. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm getting lots of catches on that Kiki. They must hate me. They must seriously hate me. I'm not getting the up, though, on my enhanced skill. I don't know what's causing that. There was that bug before, so... You don't see it that often at the moment. I did actually realise it to come back into the game. Yeah, hello, what's up, Oleg? Hi, Victoria. Welcome, welcome. I'm only in school till 2:30, but you're in, like... okay, I'm not too sure what you mean, but you got to remember, dude, I stream the best times... Or should I say... I stream at the times I'm available to stream at, which varies, unfortunately. But when you think right now, it's 9:37 in the evening, so... You know, by the time I finish work or by the time I get home, dude, you're probably still at school, man. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. Yep, sorry. How's everyone's day going, by the way? Hope you're all having a lovely weekend. To be honest, the weather is so hot. It is so sticky. I actually had to struggle just to put a top on for this stream. So I don't really want to stream without, you know, a top on or anything. So I kind of find it... to be unprofessional, I'd say. So yeah, you're welcome, by the way. No one wants to see me without a top, trust me. Oh, it's alright. They get the up combos on me, you know. That's alright. Lena's got up combos on me, no problemo. Actually, I had Lena going into the U-go, going probably back into... Mark, what's that magic cycle, dude? Oh, I'm literally just getting comboed here. I'm just getting comboed, yep. There's nothing I could do. I get caught saving somebody's ass, and I get caught, and boom, down I go. That was probably one of the worst magic cycles I've seen Mark do on that Yuko, though. Oh dear. But hopefully they can try and turn this around. If Kuel can keep himself, up, but it looks like he's got himself caught too, and they're all on very high HP. The Yugo's close to going down, but it's not the Yugo that's the problem. It's the Lena and the Kiki. Oh, is it a Kiki? No, it's an Anika, sorry. Anika and Lena. That's even worse, actually. I would think it would have been better to have a Kiki. Okay. It's really quiet tonight, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Did the notification not go out or something? Well, maybe it didn't. I don't actually know. But... fair enough. Fair enough. I got a feeling that this isn't gonna become a win though, unless if someone can get that Yugo out of the game. The Yugo needs to go. They're actually hanging on very, very well though, considering. I give them credit. And when you think, right, how easy that they killed me, and these two are still alive. Oh, Kuel's gone now. Kuel's gone, so it's just Mark now. Hey guys, we good luck today in Guild Wars. Cheers, Dark Odin, although I'm dead. So that's a great start. But thank you so much, man. You could just zoom in the cam so we can see your face. What would that achieve? That would just scare people away. And that was War of Glory as well. Well played to them. Didn't actually know what guild that was, but wow. Just wow. That was very well played. Hello, Woozle. I got the notification. Welcome, Triborg. Me too. Don't forget to hit that like button, folks. Yes, please don't forget, guys. No, I just said it like, you know, Because Saturdays are usually quite busy. I guess tonight, you know, people decided to go out. Like I said, the weather's really nice. It's really hot out. Obviously, I'm just going by the UK, but when the UK's hot, that generally means that everywhere's hot, or at least hotter than what it is here. So, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if people are just enjoying the sun. I have arrived. Welcome, Massus. How you doing, dude? I noticed that the team was Prison, but I didn't see who the players was. So I'm gonna have to play this extremely safe. Hopefully Mark will have our back. Okay, that should be the Anika. No, the Anika got me at the Leaping Bash, really? Interesting. Nice, at least I got the catch there. That was very, very nice. Although QS kind of like put them kind of out of the way there, and I got caught from the Anika, and then obviously the Kiki, so the Lena coming in with the stun. And no, that silence though, that silence. Oh dear, get myself out of this. Had to use that just to get myself out. Okay, so that's one of them down. Can we get the last guy down? I think we can. Nice. Okay, so well played there to Prism. That was a very, very tight match. I thought I was going to die at one point. At the moment, though, I am dropping so fast. Need to try and change that. I'm not too sure what we can do to change that besides getting some more defense and more survivability. Like, surprisingly, defense actually does make a bit of a difference. It really does. From the mana and things like that. But, yeah. Like, I can't really get any more defense reduction because I got everything I can from my main armors. And also the pet armors. That's all, like, it's got all the triple reductions and all of those. The only thing I could do is add it to the costumes, which I'm not going to do. So, yeah. Poor Max, as if Mark wasn't enough. Now he has to carry Q too. I know, right? I know. What can I say? What can I say? Mark is just the king of boosters, mate. Like, he's just the king of boosters and the king of combo breaking too. Okay, I guess I can hit that like button. Yes, man, please do. My Catapun... I can't say that name. I do apologise, man. I tried saying that name so many times. I just can't say it. Catapunum. Is that how you say it? And as you were saying, it's now switched to Lineage 2. Oh, really? Is that surprising since the global version isn't actually out yet? So you guys must be playing on the Singapore server, which is obviously the English speaking one. All on Android because you can't get it on iOS, sorry. So, and if you can, I'm not too sure how, unless if you've got like an account made in like Singapore or something, which I know you can actually do. Oh, it went a treble though. You know, I've not actually seen a treble kill in a few days. That's kind of disappointing. Hopefully we might see one tonight. Although Q is pack, you know, Q does pack a bit of a punch. Anyway, so he's now switching to Lineage 2. Almost 80% members are not serious now for hit. I'm so sad. I do understand that though. You know, when new / possibly better games come out, everyone's gonna have their own opinions. You know, things like this happen, dude. It really does. Like, people want to watch me stream Lineage 2, but obviously I can't because it's not out in the UK. But it's just one of those things. Like, some people will like it more, some people won't. Remember, guilds on Lineage 2 is only like 12 people in a guild, dude. Like, even if they were to go and play on Lineage 2, they're going to be split, mate. So keep that in mind. And I reckon Lineage 2 won't be as popular until the global one is actually released. Obviously, because it's not actually, you know, the proper global version for us, if that makes sense. So they will only have to restart again if they want to actually play it like free and things like that. Plus, it's an extremely pay-to-win game. Like, the game is more pay-to-win than what Hit is. If you guys can actually believe that, I say that right. And Hit actually isn't that bad in the pay-to-win in the pay-to-win scene compared to some other games. For example, Lineage 2. There are some that are even worse. Like Summoner's War is like terribly pay-to-win. If you guys have ever played that. So yeah, you know, just got to keep those things in mind. getting people for Guild Wars pitter now. It really is. I understand that. It's mostly the people that are going to struggle the most are the Asia surfer, the Asian guilds, and anyone who lives in like the Asian countries that actually, you know, play the global. Or I say global version. Most people will play the global version, but you've got all those that can obviously download the game in their Play Store or on their iOS stores. And then you've also got all the Android users worldwide who are downloading it and playing on the English version, which isn't global, but they're still playing it because they can. So a lot of guilds are going to die, and stuff will be weird for a while till everyone sorts themselves out. That is true, though. That is true. That is true. Lineage 2 is way more pay to win. They'll come back when they realise. I'm sure people will actually come back to it. Because like Lorena said, and as I said, the pay to win on that game is actually insane. Let's just say, right, one guy on the Reddit that I read, I don't know, it was like when the 14th of June, whichever day that was, I think it was a Wednesday, and someone spent in that one day $20,000 US. He was ranked 14 on the server because everyone else, or the 13 people above him, had all spent a lot more than him, and the top guy was calculated to have maybe spent nearly 100,000, mate. That's insane to begin with, and that's just one server out of, let's say, what? There are lots of servers. I don't know how many, but there's lots of servers. So, yeah, just realise that. Realise that that there's going to be, you know, lots of people pay to win on the game, and you or people who don't pay to win are going to really struggle, like really struggle, because they've tailored it towards that. Not that I won't try it, by the way. I'll probably still try the game as it comes out in global, but playing it competitively won't be as easy for me though, because obviously I won't be able to afford that. And that's why some people will probably end up coming back to Hit, by the way. And you've also got to have no life to play. Well, to be honest, it's an open world game, and there's a lot of time-based events, if I remember right. So you've got to have a lot of spare time on your hand. Hi, Pedoras. I have no idea what that says, but welcome. Summoner Sport is all RNG. That is, yeah, it's all RNG. And you can spend lots of money and get nothing from it. That's what I meant by, you know, the pay to wins and crazy on that game. So have you finished the bingo event? No, I've not even tried it, mate. I've completed the events, or the parts of the event that I want to complete for the easy stuff and the things I actually needed. But the stuff I didn't need and the things that took absolute ages, I didn't actually bother because I saw no reason to. So I say I've been lazy. I think a lot of top people are going to be in the same boat as me though. Like, they focus on, let's say, the pets, if they still need the phoenixes or the crest or the runes. But when it comes to like the, you know, 4 training tickets, which will take forever, you know, I don't think people are really going to bother with that. Not when you've got given like 70 training tickets just for completing the event, which is still currently up if you guys haven't done it, which is purchasing cards, I believe. Like 70 training tickets, like, and you get 4 for what? Enhancing 500 items. That takes 2.5 hours. Yeah, like, you're better off just buying 4 in the special shop, one at a time, 120k gold, 120k gold a piece. You're a little bit late, Gendo. I hope you're having a good time, they did. And you too, Night Lord. Yeah, we'd like to see your progress and the bingo event. I'll show you my progress in the bingo event. I'll quickly show you what I've done. I do not plan on completing any more, though. Unless if I've missed something, which is possible. Anyone try Dark Souls 3 yet? Can't decide if I want to try it. I've not actually tried it yet, no. I've not really played on the PlayStation much. Of course, we want to watch every minute. We're a huge fan of Woozle. Ah, thank you guys so much. All I say is that if you do miss any of the stream, realise that you can actually scroll it back to the beginning if you really want to. Just obviously, I won't be able to answer your questions if you have any questions, or if you want to say anything, then your reply will just be extremely delayed. But you could honestly just rewatch the stream back just a tiny bit on what you missed beforehand if you do want to catch up and things like that. I was trying for a cheeky counter at the end of that laser. It didn't quite happen though. Is that another... You know, I thought that was going to be lower points when I saw how fast 2 of them went down. But luckily that Kiki boosted it up just a tiny bit. I was like, oh, not another one. Wait, have we got more games coming in here? Hopefully Mark has some more going. Okay, Mark's done. I know the time was really pushy anyway, so thank you very much, Mark. Thank you very much, Q. Besides that one match that we lost, obviously Mark's magic cycle was through the roof in the disappointment category. But other than that, you guys played fantastic. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, of course, the Guild Wars, that is, and I hope you guys enjoyed Guild Warring with me as well. Now, we're going to go and do some duels because the stream has, you know, it's only 17 minutes in, and I kind of feel like just doing some duels. I've not done any duels this week, you know, so I need to get some points to stay into, well, to stay in the Diamond League. And let me just collect those. Okay, so if I quickly go to my, I think some of you wanted to see my bingo records. See, you know, just see how it's going. Hurry up, you have 10 minutes left. Well, yeah, we're done. We're done. Mark only had 10 by the looks of it. You're doing the whole event, isn't worth it. It's definitely not worth it. So this is what I've done so far on the event. So, the Sanctuary of Blood completed itself pretty much. Not going to bother with the raids, because I don't really need the immortal accessories. Maybe I should though. I'm not sure if it's just Dreamers or Red Panda. I don't actually know if I've got enough. Actually, I would have enough time if I was to use gems on it. I could still get the raids. If anyone can confirm to me that it's just Dreamers and Red Panda, sorry, then I would definitely do it. The shards are definitely not worth it. Transcending 5 times. Are they kidding me? Although it says I've done 5 transcendences. That makes like no difference. That makes no sense to me since I've only awakened my weapon. I haven't actually transcended anything. Oh, I transcended my accessory, actually. So maybe that did count. But it's only 500 shards. It's not like it's much. So I did the co-ops because I wanted the ring cards and I was going for the cart rank. We also did, obviously, the Sanctuary of Light. That was just passive. We did the Yetis for the pet card. Definitely worth the pet card for you guys watching. The training tickets, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You know, just use some training tickets. Resonance Rift, you get in, you know, easy. To be honest, most of them are just, you know, have just been gotten through casual means, really. The Guild Wars for the wings, definitely go and get. I did awaken my pet weapon, which gave me the 2,000 gems. Seal defense, do that on all your characters if at all possible. The mana is definitely worth that. And everyone should have the Internal Rift one done. Other than that, I'm not going to go for any more there, I don't think. If anything, I might get the Draw Arena one. For the 1,000 gems. Just going through that real fast. I don't think I'm going to get anything else. I'll probably get the craft. No. Yeah, I'll probably get the Craft Awakening Crystal. I was going to say no, but I was like, yeah, you do get 3 a day. I've just been struggling with weapon jewels. That's my letdown right now. No weapon jewels. How sad is that? Because I actually used my emeralds, so I'm saving up the emeralds, should I say, for the fusion jewels in my pet weapon. And the rest are just, yeah. And I've been lacking on gold as well for some reason. Anyways, though, let's quickly go and have a little peek in the special shop. We'll buy this. And to be honest, that's all that there is good for us. Good fight. We're only going to get the treasure chest. Okay, so let's go and put that in. And let's go into this. Let's go and do some duels. Because the stream is still young. We'll do maybe one lot of 10 or maybe an extra recharge to see how things go. Thank you for Guild Wars. No worries, Mike. Thank you so much for doing Guild Wars with me, man. Oh, that counter though. Okay. So I take that. I don't know how much damage I'm going to do with this star though. That's the only thing. I'm not going to have anything afterwards. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, I have no idea what happened there. I'll be honest. It's like I used star on them, then all of a sudden they were somewhere else and used star on me. Like that, I was mid combo and then they got up and they used 82. What is happening here? Does anyone know what's happening here? Am I missing something? I think I'm either missing something or something's not quite right. And I'm gonna lose. Okay. catched him. You start, and then all of a sudden they're using start in the middle of the room. I catched him again, and then they just get up like nothing. I also got the catch at the start where they faded from 82 skill, so I know that they didn't have a fade. Yeah, I don't get that. I really did not get that match at all. Your accessory count, yeah, I just realised because it didn't say transcend anything. Chidori, eh? I've not dueled Chidori in a very long time. Hey, hello. Sorry, late. No worries, man. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I did get the up guy. I just realised I wasted that, unfortunately, for myself. Okay. Let's just barrier. You know, that was lucky. I was actually aiming for him to come back, and it just so happened to be that I was aiming in that direction. I do apologise, Chidori. That was pure luck on my side, I'm not going to lie. I did not deserve to get that enhanced catch there. I wish you could put screenshots here. Wanted to show my bingo effect. Yeah, it's a shame you can't. That's one good thing about using Twitch, I suppose. Oh, I'm bounded from Godrealm as well. I know him too. That is a shame. Like I was going to say, Twitch is really good for the screenshot side of things. But unfortunately, you know, Twitch don't allow links. I believe, right, and I'm just going to say this. When sponsors come out on YouTube, which is like the sub equivalent on Twitch, if you guys have ever been on Twitch, sponsors will be coming out later on this year on YouTube. At least that's what I got told. And you'll be able to actually post links, I believe, if you're a sponsor to my channel. So that could be something to look forward to in the future, maybe. And I just realised I was in a duel and I didn't even realise. Luckily it was against a null. Would be a nice addition. Yeah, it would be a nice addition. I really think you guys would like that. Plus, I reckon it'd be pretty cool for me, because that way I can see your progress. And I'm really interested in you guys showing me your progress for sure. What do you think about dual rank 1? Finding a Yugo on top after that long? Let me go and check. Oh yeah, it's a Yugo. Okay, so what I personally think about that is that's really nothing to take into consideration. Yugos are currently one of the weakest, regardless of what people say. And to see a Yugo at the top is quite nice. To see a Yugo at the top, it makes Yugo look alive. But look at his points. We're on Saturday. Duels are going to finish tomorrow. He's going to get, let's say, another 13,000 points tops if he wins a majority of his matches tomorrow. Putting him at 70,000, right? And that is roughly what it is for what I would call an average-ish person using a lot of gems on refreshes. The reason I say that is because Athena, when he went for rank 1, he was nearly at 130,000 points. That was just because he just won so many of the matches. I'm not saying it's bad, by the way. All I'm saying is that Yugo is in a really bad spot. And it's really nice to see a Yugo in rank 1. My guess is that he's just done a lot of matches. And what tip? I'm getting a lot of our teammates today. What is up with this? Now, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do here now, because although I've got the catch, I literally have nothing to follow up. That air reap though. The air reap definitely caught me out. I got to remember, air reap has a really short cooldown reduction, and you don't really see many people using it. So yeah, obviously I'm going to get taken out in one rotation. That's a bit sucky. To be honest, if I counted that properly in my head, I would be able to time it with the barrier. But yeah, I weren't thinking. Air reap definitely came off. Like, air reap came off at the start there, and that came off very fast. Like, I still had like 6 seconds left in all my skills. So hey, Woozle, what crazy skill would you say is the best for PvP challenges, without a doubt? You know, that was like the worst play I've ever done against any Lena. And that was actually odd. I'm pretty sure that was a enhanced... No, I don't actually know if that was even an enhanced star, but it got me caught. But he didn't actually utilize it and use the combo. He went straight with a continuous pierce. And again, I'm not sure which one was actually enhanced there. So yeah, that was odd. On my part, that is. But yeah, so for PvP, definitely challenges. For PvE, I would probably say fighters or disciples. It's personal choice on PvE. That's alright. We can handle that. The only thing that I won't be able to handle here, though, is to get a full rotation off. So, we're just going to have to do that. Because I'll have the enhanced, and I should be able to, yeah, I was going to say, I should be able to get them killed if we're going to get a crit. Luckily, we got the crit. I wouldn't have had star, but I would have had barrier. And I reckon I could have rolled away, dodged, probably would have had a fireball coming towards me, would have dodged a fireball, barrier up for either the circle or the laser beam, and it wouldn't have been so bad. So yeah. So do you have planning on changing your weapon to type 2? Yeah, I will be changing that. I will be changing that for sure. I'm in the process of it now. Just I'm using my pet weapon as my PvP one, which I'll be changing in the future. That was the most delayed reaction I've ever seen on a combo. So far, the first person that we played, that was odd, and this person's also very laggy. Maybe it's just the location of the people in that guild, maybe, because they are playing with this extremest lag I've ever seen. Like, that combo came in super late, really late. Shouldn't have really been a thing. So they must have had bad latency for that to be a thing. And we got them again. For the greetings at the start of the duel, they need to add, I'm just doing this for my dailies. You know, that would actually be a really good thing to see. I reckon that would be great. I'll take it. Because that brings them into star range. And I will definitely take that. Because that's one thing that people need to realise. The stun combo is actually just to lure people in. Like, the amount of people that lure me in when I use my stun combo, I've kind of learned from their gameplays against me. And I use it against others now. I'll auto attack them down. Didn't get any crits on those auto attacks. Any auto attack crit would have actually killed them. I had to actually get 5 auto attacks off though. That was lucky on their part, but unlucky at the same time that they couldn't get up in time. And 3 times in a row. I'll ask his game/win rate. Sure, man. Sure. Because I'm interested. That's twice that I got caught from that. And I didn't get the block off. That's a very poor play from me, that. Okay, so the enhancer's going to come. So it's better to be safe. Back the way just in case the evade came in. Got to be careful, get in the range here. And I will go in, and he'll probably evade me as soon as I finish this combo. No? Oh, there's the evade. But I will have my combo in time, so that's no problem. I'm just going to wait for start, though. And I don't think he actually evaded me. So we're just going to wait this out. Wait for him to be off his game. And we're going to do that. And the reason I didn't use the combo, he could get a catch on me from the combo a lot easier than he can from my skill. And I also used that skill in case he evaded and used the enhanced rampage. And that would have got me away from that using the 82 skill. And I would have only dodged the second hit of the rage rampage and used my rage rampage to get the kill. So that's what I was thinking in that part, in the second half of that match. Look, I reckon with the air rape, dude, that air rape is insane. The cooldown reduction on that thing is through the roof. Lena smashed me on stream. But the air rape is a deadly PvP weapon, for sure. How did I get catched? How did I get caught there? Okay. So we're playing with a shield Yugo. He's enhanced. What's actually weird, his second ability isn't mastered, but he has the enhanced charge. Right? So as long as I dodge that, he honestly isn't going to do much to me. The damage without it being mastered isn't as great as you may think. Although it being mastered does make a massive difference. That's 30% more damage for those wondering. But it's also a lot easier to dodge the normal one. So that's his shield. I fade that there, and we're going to get the catch, and that should be a kill if I can get a nice crit on this second combo down. Nice, I did. It wouldn't have killed if it didn't crit, by the way. The non-crit's like 20-something K, so... by the way, don't forget to like the stream, guys. I just thought I'd get that in there. If you're enjoying it, of course, and obviously if you're new here, we'll do another reset. We'll go and do 10 more matches. And also, if you're new here, don't forget to sub to the channel as well. We stream pretty much every day. Rank 1 Yugo played 1,270 times. And 1,000... That's actually really decent, actually. You know, that's actually really good. That was a good catch from Mado there. I give him that. Now, the only thing is that although he's got a lot of HP, he's actually really easy to kill. Using that as a counter. Roll away. And I'll get him in the corner. Okay, the only thing again is I kind of rushed in there, but I didn't want him to use his skill on me. There comes his shield. That's all right. We're going to go in here with the star. He's actually dodging the skills pretty well. I give him, you know, this guy is actually not playing too bad. Mado, big shout out to you, dude. I will get the catch. He's probably going to a fade. Yeah, he's going to fade. But he's got me stuck in the corner. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think he got that. And all he needs now is one shield charge to actually make contact to me. And he used it too early. He used it way too early. Nice counter, though. Okay, and he's literally got nothing against me now. And he rolls too much. He rolls too much. And that's his downfall. Please crit. No crits. Yeah, only 24k when it doesn't crit. And that'll be the kill for me there. Well played to Mado there. He's definitely putting up a good fight. To be honest, any shield you go and duel puts up a pretty decent fight when they've got so much HP. Because they can just outlast so many rotations from me. It gives them so many chances. I think that's why people play that way. Lena's are always my downfall though at the moment. Do you prefer duel or brawl? Definitely prefer duel. I don't really like brawl, unfortunately. Because most of them are just auto, so it doesn't really make you feel like you're getting good matches, or it doesn't really feel like you're achieving much. Oh, okay. Well, that was a letdown from me. They were just standing there. I literally thought they might have been hugging the wall or something. Because that's what a lot of Lenas tend to do, is hug the wall. You know, right? For someone with such little HP, I'm not doing much damage. Are they beating me in here just to use the auto? Nah, okay. They literally let me have the kill. Pathos, you should have used some skills, dude. You probably would have had a chance of beating me when I messed up at the start there. You never know though with Lena. At level 100 as well, and with higher combat power and survivability than me, I always have to watch out for them. Most losses against Lena, probably, man. I wouldn't surprise me. Lena against Hugo is Lena has the upper hand for sure against Hugo's because of the mobility side of things. Ask the guy who made 1k win stream. Here comes the law, right? Nice, got the barrier off in time. That is all I wanted to see. Basically, they didn't use their skill quick enough to get the damage hit as soon as my skill finished, that I had the time to get the barrier on real fast. And people are not realizing that the first hit of the 82 skill actually does do damage and also knocks you down. Actually, I think it knocks you down or knocks you up. I'm not even sure now. I think it actually might knock you up, but yeah. Watch out for the first hit. People don't realize, and they're like, oh, he's going to be close to me. He's not going to use the 82 skill. And they're just standing there because obviously they had their skills on cooldown. Otherwise, they wouldn't be standing there blocking, expecting maybe the star to come in. And boom. First hit, you can't block it. You can dodge it, but you can't block it. And dude, we all know he only lost, what, was it 6 games? Did he say? I think it was. I'm too late. Just a little bit too late, Torment. No worries though, man. For example, just got it there as well. Okay. That should mean I'll get my up combo again with my enhanced. A few auto attacks. Oh! Oh no! No, no, no. I gave him too much time. I gave him too much time. Yeah. Oh dear. That was my mistake. Gave him too much time. Let him get up. Didn't even get the chance to use the enhanced. And there goes the win streak. Oh well. Oh well. Lucas obviously just coming straight in with that big crit power though. Well, just big strength power in general, you know. I didn't even see what Lucas that was, but well played to him, whoever that was. Hope they release 3v3 random PvP matchmaking like Korean fashion. They will do soon, man. I'm pretty sure that came out after Mythic levels came, so my guess is it'll probably come out after that for us as well. Okay, so far, I'm happy with how Duke is playing. Use that just in case. Ooh, I didn't get my 82 skill off. That's what I was aiming for. And that's what happens when a Yugo gets big boy damage on you. They are really, really powerful, though. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay. You know, I've actually got a hit splat there on him. Now the question is, can I bring this round? I don't actually think I can, but I'm definitely going to try. He's going to have his fade off. There we go. And I wasn't going to I could have used my fade earlier and tried to roll away from that, but I don't think it would have made much of a difference because he had his shield activated as soon as that came off and my enhanced wouldn't have done anything. So, oh well. You listen twice in a row, listen to a Yugo is, it's always a very big accomplishment when I see other people do that to me. So, well played to him. Well played to him. Lucas, as usual, with those 3 skills, yeah. Unfortunately, you know. To be honest, I did make some mistakes, so I honestly can't say I played well. But he definitely did do a really good job in you know, dodging and blocking my skills. So he definitely did deserve that win. He played better than me. Damn, that Yugo was good. Yeah, he did play really good. Considering how much HP he had, which isn't that high for a shield Yugo, he did a really good job on dodging my stuff. And that's all you need as a Yugo, is knowing how to counter, knowing how to dodge. He got the counters, he got the dodges, he timed the rolls really well, timed the barrier. You know, good stuff happens to people who does that, so. Wow, he actually had time to use the skill when I was using the star. Are you kidding me? Look how much damage a Yugo puts out on me, though. That is a lot of damage. Look how much health I've got. And that was with a set revive, by the way. And this guy hasn't got much HP, so he's just pure power, this guy. And he's got no defense. Literally no defense. Not even going to risk it. I'll just get the kill. But, yeah, that just shows you, right? If a Yugo catches you, that's probably going to kill you, you know. I kind of got lucky through that, but he also got quite lucky on his crits, I'll be honest. So, we've got DVN Psycho. Let's see what this guy's going to do. So, I know this guy generally likes to use barrier on start. Nope. Okay, it's just going to come in doing that instead. That's fine. And we'll take it from here. I won't get the star in time though. But I think he's going to have that skill where it does the 3 strikes. And then we'll come in with the star. Then we're going to have the our up combo with the 82, which I'm going to use offensively. So I can get the... Okay, he didn't even have a set revive. I didn't realise he wouldn't have a set revive. It's a good thing I did use that offensively. Got the up combo. I would have had the down combo as well. And that's what I was aiming for. And then he would have obviously had all of his skills up again. The silence isn't actually that big of a problem in duels. It's more so that if it catches you, it's not even the silence that kills you. It's actually the damage. The damage of the silence ability is actually really high. Surprisingly. Oh, I just realised that that guy actually left during his charge. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Yugos on NA play like that. Yeah, to be honest, like I said, some Yugos, when they know how to play, dodge, counter and things like that, they're always going to be problematic no matter who you are. So, and you know, you'll be surprised. Lena is one of the easiest classes to actually dodge. And yeah, you know, as long as you know how to dodge a Lena, you are likely going to get the kill. Because the only skill that we can realistically catch you on is the enhanced rampage. And if you use shield, that counters that. If you use barrier, it counters that. And if you time the rolls, if you run at a distance from us, you know, we won't actually hit you. So we actually got to get close enough to you when you're running, not rolling, to get the hit with Rage Rampage. And then if they see you getting closer, then they just, you know, roll away in hopes that they're going to dodge it. But then they also have their fade. So it's kind of like, yeah, you have to really time those abilities, see what he's doing. When he's rolling, that's when you get the star off. When he's rolling, that's when you've got to get the 82 skill off to actually make contact. Otherwise, they're going to block and dodge everything. And, you know, I still need to play more people like him to get better. Because there isn't that many there isn't that many Yugos that know how to play like how Duke played. And, yeah, so full credit to him, man. That was really good. Lucas is very predictive with the triple dash. Oh yeah, Lucas's can. The only downside with Lucas though is if they catch you, if they catch me, I'm pretty much dead. They kill me in one sitting easily. The Phoenix almost takes me out in one skill. Athena is the counter goddess. I don't know about counter goddess. Like, I can counter skills. That's not the problem. What you have to remember is, there's a difference between countering the skills and knowing when to counter. Athena doesn't... and I'm not just saying it for Athena in this case, just any Lena. No matter what skill we counter, the likelihood is that... because our counter isn't actually that long, is that we're going to get caught from the skill before it finishes. And if you counter a skill, you can't roll away, you can't block, you can't do this. So, when you're using counter, you have to use a skill to get yourself out of the pickle, because you're going to get caught if you don't. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. So whenever you see me counter things, I will only ever try and counter the last parts of skills, if at all, because it's just not worth the risk. And although, like I said, you'll see me counter, most of the time you'll see me counter Flashing Star. That is the one I tried to counter the most, if at all possible, and I'll only ever try to counter the the second, third or fourth hits of the Flashing Star. Never the first. First one will get you caught. It has to be the second onwards, which is a little trickier than it may sound. You actually have to roll in, or you have to use, like, if your barrier's coming off, or you just use the barrier so you can get the counter if you want. But there isn't really much you can counter. There's you can counter the first hit of the Phoenix, but then the last hit of the Phoenix actually hits you still. You got the Air Reap. To be honest, if you were to counter Air Reap, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. I'm pretty sure the Air Reap distance between the two hits, that you can still roll away. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't really want to counter as a Lena. Anyway, so guys, thank you all so much for watching. We are going to end the stream here. I hope you enjoyed the Guild Wars. I did do the extra draws because the Guild Wars was done pretty quick, and it was also really pushing on time. Other than that, I hope you guys all enjoyed though. If you did, don't forget to like the stream on your way out, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Hope you have a great evening, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night. See ya.